Hey dudes and dudles, my name is Ayla and welcome back to Coming Out on Top. You message Donovan. Text him hello daddy. It starts having a response but then it stops. You message him again. Hello daddy. Daddy? Maybe your text got lost in the interwebs. I'll just wait patient the first reply. I am this close to calling my cell phone provider. Somewhere with the corner office is going to be in big trouble if that text got lost. 4 minutes later. Why isn't he answering? Did I fit him? Is he blocking me? Give him a piece of your mind, Squilton. No, give him a piece of your mind. So, what the fuck is your problem, Donovan? Is it too much trouble to say you're not interested? People like you are everything that's wrong with the world. I hope you die on a fire. Sorry, I was in the bathroom. Sorry. Oh shit. Interesting messages you said. I was just kidding around. Don't ever contact me again, Mark. Shit. Your interaction has ended. Okay. Text him hello. ASL? I'm sorry, I don't know American Sign Language. Well, except hello and goodbye. And I want to tongue punch your fart box, thanks to Ian. No, ASL means age, sex, location. Oh, okay. 22, maybe, all in. No, not sex as in will have, sex as in gender. Oh, that's a throwback. Male. Wait, why even ask? This stuff's already in my profile. Well, it's in the book. What book? Online dating for noobs. It says to always start by asking ASL. Just how old is this book? I don't know, doesn't matter. By the way, what is noob? A noob is an amateur. That's me, I have the right book then. Yes, it would seem so. So, what does this book say to do next? It says to break the ice with a humorous comment. Should I be sitting down for this? Yes, just in case. Ready? Yes, I'm sitting. What did the duck say to his crazy friend? You're quackers? You're quack. And you're an idiot. Lol, you tried to come something. I don't get it. Lol. Whoa, I got a lol? Yeah, don't let it go to your head though. I'm sure this is just the first of many lols to come. Let's hope so. Let's see what this book says next. I lost my page. Hang on a second. Not to be rude, but I'm not a big fan of this book of yours. Why don't we just meet up? Oh, you mean in real life? Or as they say in real life, in IRL? They don't actually say IRL in IRL. What? Never mind. Where should we meet? The gay club. The gay club? The place called Thumpers. How about we meet there in an hour? Accept. You're a goof, but I like you. Here's actually the address. Thumpers is out in the Palm Valley, a town adjacent to Orland. You agree on a time? Okay, see you later. That means okay, see you later. Okay, thanks. As in, I'll see you at the club. Yeah, I got it. Great, goodbye. What's this guy's deal? Weirdo! At least things should be less awkward in person. Yeah, I doubt it. It's gonna be worse. Later that night. You drive to Thumpers, located next to the freeway in Palm Valley. It's still early on a Saturday night, but the place is starting to fill up. You enter the neon-lit club packed with dozens of dudes, many of them shirtless. Squeezing your way through the throng of sweaty torsos, you head to the bar. Oh, look at you being all shy. You spot Don, a brawny guy with a touch of grey in his hair. Dressed in a button-down shirt and tie, he looks painfully uncomfortable and out of place in a young, rowdy crowd. Donovan? Mark, jeez, you look way younger than I expected. I told you I was 22. ASL, if you recall. Yeah, I guess I should have looked at your profile a little more closely. And maybe with my glasses on. You yell back and forth across the passing music. So, Donovan, or do you prefer Don? Don's fine. Wow, I can barely hear you in here. That's what I get for picking a dance club. I didn't know this place even existed. Then again, okay, that's a lie. You've been here before. It was a place that led to a freeway. There's no way you don't remember. No, don't lie to me. I didn't even know this place existed. Then again, I don't come out to Palm Valley often. Yeah, this place just opened up. It's right around the corner from my work. Can I buy you a drink? Sure. You give me your drink order. He walks over to the bartender, gingerly nudging his way past a group of loud, flirty young men. Regarding their catcalls with a bewildered expression, he hurries back with your drink. Were those guys bothering you? One of them called me Big Daddy. It's supposed to be a compliment, I think, though I can see you clearly don't agree. Well, yeah, you're hot, old, and they want you to tell them what bad little boys they've been. Not you too, Mark. Come on, I think it's pretty up we could roleplay. I don't think so. I'd be a naughty little boy, Daddy. Spat me it very, very bad. You know, tonight was the first that I had in over a decade. And it's gonna be the last one for a long, long time. Have I done something naughty? Do you need to punish me? I'm a father with this 16-year-old kid and this is fucked up. I'm leaving. Oh no, where did Daddy go? Little Mark misses Daddy. Why did you punish him? Daddy, come back. It's supposed to be a compliment, I think. Though I can see you clearly don't agree. I don't. Seems kind of wrong. You sip your drink, letting your consciousness drift with the music. There's a long pause as he stands in place, rigid and motionless while you finish your beverage. Done? I feel a little awkward with you standing there watching me drink. You're right, sorry, I'll look somewhere else. Aww. Alrighty then, that's a huge improvement. Wonder who the club hired to do those ballasts. They don't look up to code. And those joists, my god. Sorry, I get interested in this stuff. No worries, building construction has always fascinated me. No it hasn't, but I'm just gonna say it. Really, you and me both. You finish your drink in silence, gulping down the remains with one final swallow. If the music weren't so loud, you could almost imagine the sound of your final gulp echoing through the room. Okay, thanks for the drink. Sure. Listen, Mark, I'm not so sure about this. Sorry, I'm gonna take off, nothing personal. That's too bad, maybe we could do something else instead. No, I'm so done with this. No, I'm following him. You'll wind your way through the club goers and find the exit. Donovan, wait. Can't believe I'd just go on a date after 17 years and pretend like I knew what I was doing. He hurries down the dark street. Don? Did online dating for noobs say ditch your date in the first 5 minutes of contact? No, I didn't think so. Don disappears into the dark. Huh. Wow, okay, I fucked that one up. Obviously the pylons are carving up the actual ballast if you look closely enough. I'm looking but I don't see them. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Seems like you do take an interest in this stuff though. I'm a bit of a polymath, Don. I dabble a little here, a little there. You finish a drink in silence, come down the front. Could you at least tell me why? Look at me, look at this place. I look like a freaking chaperone at a high school dance. I think you look good. I look ridiculous and I feel ridiculous. You asked me out to a place that's obviously not your normal scene. That took some balls. It was a dumb idea. What am I even supposed to be doing? Well, we are at a dance club. We should dance. Expands our horizons a little bit. What's the big deal? If you don't like it, we'll go do something else. I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? You follow me as he trudges towards a massive bodies in the middle of the club, finding a semi-open spot near the middle. You both stand looking at each other. Apparently, each of you waiting for the other to start. Don jumps in by moving his right hand as if awkwardly pounding a drum. You're not sure what he's doing, but you mimic him to make him feel comfortable. Woo! Sure, you're standing in place, apparently beating an imaginary drum, but you don't let that dampen your enthusiasm. You start moving your left hand in unison with your right, still standing in place, but now appearing to be playing two drums in some kind of tribal rhythm. You realize you managed to look even more awkward as you once done mirror your dance. We're doing good! Are we? Your unabundant head thrust banging your head down with each beat. Don follows your lead. Just as you pound your imaginary drums, head banging to the beat, looking like some kind of new wave German industrial dance team. Well, at least we're having a good time. I think. I mean, this is fun, right? Just then the music stops. You look up. The DJ's voice comes over the PA. Everybody please clear the dance floor except for you sexy mofos in the middle. This next song is for you. Fuck? The crowd watches you smirks and grins at their faces as they stare. Holy shit, I think he means us. Give our little drummer boys some movements to show y'all how it's really done. This next song is called Drum Beat in 3 false time. A single repeating bass drum begins playing over and over. I feel like we're being mocked. What do you mean mocked? We're killing it, they love us. Are you sure? Well, it doesn't matter as long as we're having fun. Look, we can't just stand here, we gotta dance. Alright, I got this, follow me. Don stamps his left foot up and down to the beat as if you were smashing a spider over and over and over and over. You copy him. While you're not sure what to do next, you're fairly certain that you need to add another element. You start mashing your right foot up and down in the same manner as your left, so that it now appears the two of you are marching in place while beating on drums. Oh, look at the Big Daddy has boy toy working! Did you just call me Big Daddy? I guess that makes me the boy toy. Shooting. Go, Big Daddy, go! Don looking at gas pieces from up before bolting out of the club. Oh no, come on, follow Don out of the club. Okay, I'm gonna keep on this just because I want to see it. You can see your strange bodily machinations as you watch Don leave. Then you get the whole crowd copying your wild dance moves. You decide to try your patented fixing the garbage disposal with your pinky. To your shock, nobody seems impressed. Bring back daddy. What? Who the hell are you? Give me a break. I think maybe we should be the daddies, and this guy should be the baby. I'm not going to be your baby. You're going to be the baby, and daddy's going to give you your feeding. I have to go. Why are you running away, little baby? Baby doesn't want his bottle. Ew. You spin out of the club and run to your car looking over your shoulder. Nobody's chasing you, but you feel the need to get away as fast as you can. Fall down out of the building. You head for the exit, hurrying to keep his large, bulky frame in sight. You catch up with him halfway down the street. The street is quiet and empty. Having left this stuffy and crowded club, you find yourself able to breathe again. Don, wait! I knew going to the club was a stupid idea. I thought we were having fun. I can't believe I thought I could just dive into this dating thing and pretend like I knew what I was doing. And geez, you're closer to my son's age than mine, good God. You have a son? Yeah, it's one reason the whole daddy business makes me sick. Well, like I said, we should do something else. Is there another club around here? Oh hell no, no more clubs. No more loud music, no more crowds. Maybe a bar? You know, I do know a place where you and me can hang out. It's quiet, secluded. Oh really? Now I'm intrigued. I want to do something with you. Oh, tell me more. I think I better just show you. Follow me, if you're game. Yeah, no, I'm game. This could be promising. Okay, wow, it's a construction site. Well, okay, I think this is as good as a place for any 6 times. Bring it on, Don. I do want to show you a few things, Mark. I may not be that great on the dance floor, but I do know a few tricks. I don't want you to think I'm this totally clueless dope. I mean, if you're like most kids these days, your parents never taught you the important stuff. My parents? I don't know if my parents needed to teach me any of that. That's like the internet. Bah, that's nothing like good old-fashioned live demonstration. That's true. Back in the old days, fathers got hands-on, actually showed us how to do things. I know he's not talking about what we think he's talking about, but like, they did. It was like a rite of passage, hanging out in the garage with Dad. I mean, these days he could easily be a mom too, which is great. Hands-on? I thought the most fathers ever did was maybe talk about stuff. And that's the problem. You can't just tell a kid what to do. You have to show them what you know. We are definitely going to teach you a few things tonight. Hang on a second. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Here's his beers into a nearby construction trailer. Oh my god, is he... Are we about to... Should I take my clothes off? No. Then I remember to with something bright yellow in his hand. Put this on. He has a hard hat similar to the one he wears. We're doing this with gear. You put the hat on and notice it's wobbly and oversized. Of course we are. Always use protection. You never know when something's gonna fall. Save my button on more than one occasion. Oh god. What's the matter? I just realized you're going to teach me about building stuff. Well, yeah, Mark, I told you I work close by, right? I'm a construction foreman. What the heck did you think we'd be doing? McCrane? Sure, McCrane. Don guffaws as he enters the building, waving you inside. So, what is this place exactly? It's the future site of a supermarket. It's gonna be called Real Fresh Foods. They actually grow the produce inside the store. Wild? So people can actually pluck the produce from the vines. Doesn't get any fresher than that. I think they want to let people slaughter their own animals too. You can't be serious. Don't think the health department's gonna go for that one. Hope not. No offense, Mark, but it seems like you don't know jack about anything construction related. Hey now, I've built a few things. Oh yeah? In various simulations? A whole city, in fact. A whole goddamn city. Well, aren't you the architect? It would have had at least 1 million people, but my computer was only running on 1 gig of RAM. Okay, so what are we building? Let's frame out that breaker box over there. You can handle that. Grab a 2x4 and meet me at the chop saw. You look around and see several different types of boards, pipes, and tools around you. I'm just gonna try them all. You post on stupidly hoping you pick correctly. The 2x4 is a long rectangular board. Okay, thank you. Long rectangular piece of wood. You carry the 2x4 with the done, the wood solid and heavy in your hand. Perfect. Now we measure and cut. I've seen my dad do this actually. Not because he was teaching me, but because... Actually, why did he show me that? I don't think he was trying to teach me anything. Why have I seen my dad do this? I don't know. We're going to frame out the space between the studs. That's going to be 14.5 inches. Grab the tape and mark it. Oh yeah, let's measure shit out of it and cut that sumbitch. I've got a 14.5 miniature moon. We just gotta wake it up. Sure thing, boss. I can eyeball that, no problem. Stand back and watch how it's done. Alright, now be serious. I'm just trying to be the boarding construction worker as human. Wait, watch this. You can't just start find and wave it over yourself. Beep, beep, beep. You wave it over that one. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep, beep. Beep. Alright, I get the tip measure. I can eyeball that, no problem. Stand back and watch how it's done. I'm watching. My spatial reasoning is off the charts. Off the charts. Like your common sense, I bet. You're about to witness a master at work. A king of his craft. Lord of labor. 14.5 inches would be about right here, correct? Nope. Right there? That's even worse. Get the tape measure. God damn it. Sure thing, boss. You measure the distance and mark it with a pencil. Good. Now draw the line with a speed square. And then we make the cut. To the chop saw we go. You just hold the wood against the fence with your left hand, pull the trigger to power the saw and lower it to the wood. Allow me to demonstrate. This is a weird date. Tom places a 2x4 and cranks up the saw, the deafening whir of the blade and scream of the motor almost frightening as it cuts the board. Just go slow and be prepared to jump out of the way if the blade spins off. What? I'm kidding, just line up with the measurement. Make sure the blade's at full speed before starting the cut. Go slow and pull the blade out before releasing the trigger. Alright, I'm ready. You hold the 2x4 in place, pull the trigger and lower the blade, cutting through the wood with ease. Lifting the blade back up, you'll let go and are pleased to find a perfectly cut piece of wood sitting in front of you. I am the great god of wood and cutting. Bring me more wood, I will shorten into the proper dimensions. I control the chop saw, the power's in my hands, it is my destiny. We're actually gonna move on, Tiger. Oh, okay. Grab the nail gun. We're gonna use this level here. Don takes the level and you grab the big gun looking thing next to you. He places the piece of 2x4 and holds the level to it. The bubble floats side to side as he moves it. You know how to use one of these things? Where should the bubble be if it's level? Oh, I know that. Actually, it took me a moment before I realized what we were talking about, but I know that. I've used that one. You have to be in the middle. That one's easy, like, it's this thing, and you put it, and if it's level, then the bubble's in the middle. Where else would it be? Right. He adjusts the level back and forth until the bubble hits the spot in the middle of the glass tube. Just like that. Now you just get down there and angle a couple nails in on each side. No problem. Just push it up against the wood and pull the trigger. He leans towards you, steadying the wood. Your bodies almost touch. His arms look big and meaty and you feel an urge to climb his body. Yeah, right up against the wood like that. Up against the wood? You okay? Yeah, fine. It's not hard unless you make it hard. Relax and don't overthink what you're doing. You shoot a nail into the wood. Perfect. Now do another one and then two on the other side. You finish nailing the wood in place. You did good. That was cool. Glad you enjoyed yourself. I like showing a new guy the ropes. Oh, so this is purely a business relationship. Well, you feel your cheeks grow warm. It looks like there's a chance that they will actually move beyond a woodworking tutorial. You feel your bodies drawing closer. You lean in. He leans in. I bust Joel's to you, but for fuck's sake. He glances at his phone. Oh, it's my son. Aren't you going to read the text? Nah, I've always told Tristan it's rude to look at text when you're hanging out with someone. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Where were we? You lean in, he leans in. It's probably important, you should check it. Yeah. It could be important if he's texting twice. Yeah, it could be. He's not usually a needy kid. He examines his phone again. Excuse me, I gotta take this. Seems like he's in some sort of crisis. John sent into an adjacent room, bringing you to your own devices, surrounded by a variety of tools and materials. I should probably just wait. You can hear Don's conversation in the next room, his voice impassioned but calm and reassuring. You can't let that get you down. It doesn't matter, you can't let other people define who you are. Listen to me, Tristan. Adversity isn't an excuse. When things get tough, that's your opportunity. And it's not about grit or getting stronger, it's about you doing what you want to do. Now get back out there. You got this. Yeah, I love you too. Don returns. Pardon the interruption. What was that? Oh, I hope it's not serious. I mean, this date isn't interfering, is it? Nah, it's just that... Damn, Tristan takes his online gaming very seriously. You are such a good dad for taking him seriously. Like, really good dad. Somebody stole his rocket launcher and hit him on the head with it. Damn, that's rough. I've been there. We've all been there. Yeah, I don't play those days, but I imagine he was devastated. He's like in some ranked tournament right now. Things are intense. You sound like such a supportive dad. Thanks. He also mentioned he's not coming back till tomorrow morning. He's doing his weekend thing at my ex's right now. Did you want to come over? Maybe stay a little while? That sounds great. You walk back to the club to your cars. You fall into a small townhouse in a nondescript cookie-cutter neighborhood. He opens the door, letting you in. This seems homey. Oh, there's your baby picture there. Aside from a few photos of a kid at varying ages arranged throughout the living room, the townhouse seems sparse if comfortable. Aside from a few photos of a kid of varying ages arranged throughout the living room, the townhouse seems sparse if comfortable. Tristan's mom decorated this place. Not my style, but I haven't had much time to remodel it or anything. You two are still together? Oh hell no, we were hoping to stay together as long as we could for Tristan's sake, but that wasn't realistic. Finalized the divorce papers 2 years ago. So if Tristan is 16 now, he said that earlier, right? That means that his parents got divorced when he was like 14. That's around the time my parents got divorced too. That's a horrible moment in a kid's life to have your parents get divorced because, like, okay, it's not fun with when you're a kid either, but most parents get divorced when their kids are, well, kids. Imagine going through that when you're a teenager and you're all really confused about a lot of other things and you're in puberty and all that. Like, that wasn't a fun, that's horrible timing in my opinion. If you're gonna get divorced, do it by their kid anyway, at least in my opinion. And as it turns out, he handled everything much better than expected. I guess that what they say is true. Most kids would rather see their parents happy than struggling to stay together for their sake. Or maybe just him, I don't know. No, I agree. Some kids may not react the best, but as they grow older, they'll understand that their parents just weren't happy together. And in the long run, it's actually much more harmful to a kid when their parents stay together and are fighting all the time. I remember listening to my parents fight from my room. And I remember part of me was scared of them breaking up. And another part of me wanted them to just do it already because I hated that fear and just waiting for it. And then eventually I got to an age where I actually was asking my mom to please just divorce my dad already because they were making each other so miserable. He encourages me to date, if you can believe it. Though I'm pretty sure if it's just a ploy to get me out of the house and off his back. He sounds like quite a kid. Hell yes, if I had a choice to do it all over again, I would have done it the same way if Tristan was the result. Even if I'm 35 now and I haven't dated anybody since his mom. And that was back when we were in high school. Sheesh, how pathetic you sound. You don't sound pathetic. Does anybody even really date anymore? I feel like I just stepped out of a time machine. What the hell happened to dating? Dating is such a thing of the past. Unless we align on 23 areas of compatibility, there's no reason to meet again, so to speak. It's worse than I thought. I'm only joking. It's more like 158. I just look at you and I feel a little jealous, you know? Still in college, out of the closet, living the life. What if I had understood myself sooner? If I had, well, accepted myself as I was? I wouldn't be reading a book called Online Dating for Noobs at the age of 35. Oh god, that book. Burn that book, Dawn. But I got no moves. You don't need moves. Like, what would you want to do right now? Just do it. Be spontaneous. Spontaneous, huh? Well, if you say so. He grabs you and kisses you on the lips. That's not bad. He grabs you again and kisses you harder. That's, oh man. You kiss him back as the tongues intertwine. You're treated to a healthy serving of sawdust from his lips. Oh geez, sorry, I'm such a moron. I'm covered in sawdust. No, the sawdust is great. It doesn't bother me at all. You know what? This is gonna sound crazy, but as long as I'm being spontaneous, I'm gonna wash up. You wanna join me? Join you in the shower. Oh damn, is that too forward? No, that was perfect. Oh good, I improvised that one. You're doing amazingly well, trust me. You follow Donovan down a hallway and into a bathroom, feeling your cock swell in excitement. Donovan opens the shower door and turns on the water. You watch him undress, feeling shy. You glance in awe at his broad chest, muscular shoulders, and well-defined glutes. You have to fight to keep from staring too long at his large cock hanging at half-mast and getting harder by the second. Last one in gets put on sweep patrol. Hey, someone had a head start. Your shyness turns into determination. You strip off your shirt and yank down your jeans. Oh, that's a nice shower though. I love the sex music in this game. It sounds like something that should be in a western, like a cowboy movie or something. In the long, narrow shower, the hot water hits your skin. The mix of sawdust and sweat rinsing off your body feels great. You can't stop staring at his massive body, now steaming and wet underneath the spray. Now what? Then gives your naked body a long look, takes a deep breath and pushes you against the shower wall. You stand for a moment, catching your breath, feeling the water wash the sweat off your overheated bodies. Donovan hands you a towel. You start right off. Mark, I gotta take off with Tristan for our summer camping trip soon, but maybe if you're not busy, we can do this again. I'd like that. Hell, I didn't expect us to get out there tonight. I guess that wasn't in the book. No, screw that book. I think you're a better teacher anyhow. There's so much I don't know and haven't done. I feel like I'm so behind. I'll be happy to help bring you up to speed. No. I liked Don. He was sweet. I liked him. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!